Hi-ho, Talking Stuff Toy here to bring you tonight's fantastic episode of Adam's Film Rants. Tonight's movie is Ted, the popular Seth MacFarlane film about, well, a talking stuffed toy. You know, I tried out for that movie. I mean, it wouldn't have been that much of a stretch. Just make Ted a frog instead of a bear. I mean, I've been shackled to this Muppet franchise for years. Fucking years! A little respect from the film community is all I really ask. I mean, how much longer do I have to pretend to be infatuated with that fat-ass bacon breath bitch, huh? And, you know what? While we're on the subject... Greetings, I am E. Adam Thomas, and this is Film Rants, the #1 movie review rant show that you happen to be watching at this moment. Tonight's movie is Seth MacFarlane's breakout comedy, Ted, starring Mark Wahlberg and Mila Kunis. In short, Ted is about a giant stuffed teddy bear who gains sentience through a lonely little boy's Christmas wish. They become best of friends for life until the little boy, John Bennett, played by Mark Wahlberg, hits his 30s, when he's forced to examine the wisdom of his relationship with Ted, whose short brush with fame has turned him into a bit of a jerk. When Lori, the girlfriend, played by Mila Kunis, realizes that she has put up with enough from John and his crass pot-smoking toy, she forces John into the inevitable choice of her or the bear. Short description: hijinks ensue. Just so you all know, I hate it when hijinks ensue. Hijinks can go eat a bag of dicks as far as I'm concerned. Nonetheless, I have to admit, I do like this movie. Yes, it's an hour and a half of Family Guy-styled humor, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. What does bug me about this movie is that Seth MacFarlane has finally gone too far in referencing obscure, cheesy pop culture in making the movie from last week, Flash Gordon, such a pernicious subplot of this film. I mean, are you fucking serious, Seth? Making me mention Sam J. Jones in 2 episodes in a row? God damn it, Seth! Way to induce a fucking migraine, buddy! You could have at least been a mensch and gotten Mila Kunis to do a topless scene, you know? But just to take the edge off? But no! No Kunis boobs, no Mila tits, just Sam J. Jones, who, to his credit, at least seems to have taken some acting lessons since 1980. Now, I wish I could tell you that this is the only problem I had with this movie. And like I said, I do like it. But the other subplot with the creepy-ass kid and his Ed Gein-like dad? I mean, what the fuck? I always figured Herbert the pedophile was creepy enough. But these two, jeez. Seth really knows how to make you feel like you're sitting in a vat of warm custard wearing underpants made of dead ferrets. And believe me, folks, that's not a pleasant feeling. Been there, done that. No matter how good the Barry White music is, you just don't want to go there. Memories of CopperCon. Anyway, I love Ted, but I hate it. You know, it's just really one of those movies that you love to hate and hate to love. It's just like... oh my god. It's just like Flash Gordon. Well, shit. Let's check out the rantometer. Artistic? I can only honestly give it a 2.5. As cool as the movie is, we have a lot of movies out now about talking toys, animals, and inanimate objects out there. And this was just unfortunately not visually or conceptually as original as it could have been. Coolness, now there, is a solid 4, because even with all the Flash Gordon references, it was still pretty damn cool. Weirdness, that's also a 4. Suckiness, I did give it a 2, because honestly the ending is just so overly happy, sappy, Disney blood farty. Sorry, but the ending was a cop-out. It was just like bringing Brian back, even though that was the right thing to do. I'm sorry, I'm really on the fence on that one too. Next week, oh god. Next week is gonna suck for me because it's a movie I really, really want to like. And the more I see it, the more I fucking hate it. Star Trek Into Darkness. In the meantime, I want to know what movies you love that everybody else you know fucking hates. You can also tell me about what movies you hate that everybody inexplicably loves. My voice went really high there. And I might even feature some of your comments on the show. You can comment on this video here on YouTube, or tweet your pics on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Yes, you can actually tweet on Facebook and Google+. Just use the hashtag Film Rants EAT. That's it for this week's Film Rants, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't have an ending for this episode, so I'm just going to go ahead and sit here and stare at you uncomfortably while the custard and ferret's image sinks into your brain. Custard. Ferret underpants. Custard. Ferret underpants. Custard. Ferret underpants. Squishy, moist ferret fur.
Rule 34. No exceptions.